Hello guys, welcome back to Algots. Today we're going to discuss this problem called maximum sum BST in a binary tree. We are given this binary tree and we need to find a BST whose sum is the maximum of all BSTs possible. So let's begin. Let's see what are the few important properties of a binary search tree. Now let us say X is a node in this binary search tree, and for this tree to be a binary search tree, all values to the right side of x should be greater than x. That is, all values in the right subtree of x should be greater than x, and any value in the left subtree of x would be smaller than x. And this is the basic property of a binary search tree. And if every node in a tree satisfies this property, then we can call the entire tree a binary search tree. Now, if we look closely at this inequality, what this means is that x is greater than the maximum value that is present in its left subtree, and similarly x is smaller than the minimum value present in the right subtree. If it is smaller than the minimum value, then of course it is smaller than every value, and similarly if it is larger than the maximum value, then it will be larger than any value to the left of it. So now to confirm that any tree that is rooted at x is a binary search tree, all we need to check is this condition, and that L is a binary search tree and R is also a binary search tree. That is, both the left and right subtrees are also binary search trees. Only then will we conclude that the tree rooted at x is a binary search tree. Now, in this problem, we need to calculate the maximum sum. So let's see how we'll do that. Now, now to calculate this, we would need to maintain a few things. Let's see what are they. Now let us suppose we are currently at this node, that is 4. So to check whether this tree that is rooted at 4 is a valid BST, we need to find the maximum value that is present in the left subtree and the minimum value that is present in the right subtree. So when we are moving from the root nodes towards this node, we would store the minimum value and the maximum value present in any tree, and the minimum and maximum of those values can be compared with 4 to determine this condition is true or not. And we'll also calculate the sum while we are doing this. And if the if this tree rooted at 4 is a binary search tree, or then that sum would be a valid candidate to calculate the maximum sum. Now let's see how we can store these values that we just discussed. Now we would obviously require to store the sum at every node, because that is what we are calculating, and we would need to keep track whether every node contributes to a valid BST or not. Like this, if this check is true, this means that the tree rooted at this node is a valid BST, otherwise it is not. And we would need to store the minimum and maximum values as we already discussed, because we need to check this condition. So now let us begin from the root nodes. Now at the root node, these subtrees which have only one element, they are valid BSTs because they don't violate any of the conditions that a BST should satisfy. So this is a binary search tree, and because it has only one element, the sum of all the elements in this subtree is 0, and it is a valid binary search tree, and the minimum and maximum values are also 0. Similarly, in this subtree, the sum, the minimum and the maximum are all 6, and it is a valid BST. The sum, the minimum and the maximum are all 4, and it's a valid BST. Similarly for minus 120, and similarly for 4 and 7. Now the maximum of all these sums is 7 right now, and we'll update it as soon as we arrive at a greater sum than 7. Now let us move on to the next node, that is 6. Now 6 has no left child, so all we need to do is compare it with the right child. Now 6 is smaller than the minimum value in its right subtree, that is 7. So this condition is satisfied, and 7 is a binary search tree, so this condition is already satisfied. And the sum of this tree is 6 plus 7, that is 13. So it is a BST, and because 6 is smaller than 7, and the minimum value now is 6 and the maximum value is 7. The minimum value in this subtree, that is 6 7, is 6, and it is a valid BST. So moving on to the next node, we come to this node, that is 5. The sum of all these values would be the sum of the left subtree and the sum of the right subtree added to this value. So 5 plus 4 plus 13. So the sum of this subtree is 22, and both the left subtree and the right subtrees are valid BSTs. So we can make this comparison, that is 5 is greater than the largest element to the left and smaller than the smallest element to the right. So this means that it is a valid BST, and the smallest element now is 4 and the largest element is 7. So we have updated these values, and yeah, we forgot to update the sum. The maximum sum now is no longer 7 but it is 22. And now we can move to the next node, that is 3. Both its children are valid BSTs. So now first of all, let's calculate the sum. Minus 120 plus 22 plus 3. So I think this gives a 97, minus 97. And 3 is greater than the largest value to the left and smaller than the smallest value to the right. So this means that it is a valid BST, and the smallest value encountered yet is minus 120 and the largest value is 3. So we have updated these values. Now let's move to this node, that is now minus 97 is not greater than 22, so we don't need to update this value. Now let's move on to this node, that is 2. Now here the sum up to this subtree is 2 plus 0 plus 6, that is 8, and the left subtree and the right subtrees are valid BSTs, so we can compare. Now 2 is greater than 0, that is the largest element to the left, and 2 is smaller than the smallest element to the right. This means that the subtree rooted at 2 is a valid BST, and the minimum element encountered is 0 and the maximum element encountered yet is 6. So we have updated these values as well. And 8 is smaller than 22, so we don't need to update it. Now let's move on to the next node, that is 4. The sum is given by 4 plus 8 plus 4, that is 16. And now both these subtrees are valid BSTs. So let's make this comparison. Now 4 is not greater than the largest element to the left. So what this means is there are some elements to the left of 4 that are greater than 4. So this condition violates the properties of a binary search tree. So we can clearly say that this is not a valid BST. Now once we have declared that this is not a valid BST, we really don't need to care about the minimum maximum values anymore, because none of the ancestors of this subtree, this node, would be a valid binary search tree, because this property has been violated somewhere. So no ancestor of 4 would be a valid BST. So we really don't need to calculate these values, but if we want to calculate these values, we can calculate this value. The smallest element to the left is 0 and the maximum element is 6. And now we move to the next node, that is 1. So let me write it down here. The sum would be given by 16 plus 1 plus minus 97. I think that is minus 80. Now because the left subtree is not a binary search tree, the tree rooted at 1 would also not be a binary search tree. So the minimum value encountered yet is minus 120, and the maximum value that has been encountered is 7. Now, because this is not a valid BST, we don't need to compare it with the maximum sum. So every node has been checked, and the maximum value that we have arrived at is 22. So the answer to our problem is 22, and I hope you understood this approach, and the complexity is clearly order of n, where n is the number of nodes that are present in this binary search tree. So if you like this video, do share it and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done yet, and thank you for watching this video.